Live, Kelly Ripa admits she only washes her crotch. Daytime host sparks hygiene debate. Daytime television's bubbly and beloved host, Kelly Ripa, is once again at the center of a surprising cultural conversation, but this time, it's not about a celebrity interview or her latest fashion moment on Live with Kelly and Mark. Instead, Ripa has ignited a storm of public discourse with an unexpected personal confession: she only washes her crotch. The comment, delivered with her signature sass and humor, may have been intended as a light-hearted aside. However, it quickly evolved into something far more significant, as viewers, fans, and critics flooded social media with reactions ranging from laughter to disbelief to concern. As one of the most recognizable faces in daytime television, Ripa's every word is scrutinized. Still, few could have predicted that a conversation about personal hygiene would become one of the most talked-about segments from her long-running morning show. The casualness of her remark, combined with the intimacy of its content, created a perfect storm of media frenzy, online debate, and late-night jokes. Let's dive deep into how this eyebrow-raising admission unfolded, what it reveals about celebrity candor, and why Ripa's comment has sparked broader discussions about hygiene, gender expectations, and cultural norms. The shocking revelation. It all began during a seemingly innocent segment on Live where Kelly Ripa and her husband and co-host Mark Consuelos were bantering about morning routines, cleanliness, and self-care. As the two hosts laughed through stories of bad breath and mismatched socks, Ripa dropped the now-famous line, "Honestly, I only wash my crotch." The audience burst into stunned laughter, while Consuelos, clearly caught off guard, paused before joining in the humor. Ripa's remark, though wrapped in humor, wasn't a one-off joke. She continued to elaborate, explaining that during busy mornings, she focuses on essential areas when pressed for time. She gestured vaguely, but unmistakably, toward her lower half, prompting more laughs and a few gasps from the audience. Whether the comment was a bit of comic exaggeration or a glimpse into her real-life habits, it instantly struck a chord. "I mean, who has the time for full-body exfoliation every day?" she quipped. "Get the important parts and move on." Public reaction, from applause to outrage. Almost immediately, the soundbite went viral. Clips of the moment circulated across social platforms like wildfire. Memes, hashtags, and opinion threads mushroomed in every direction. Some applauded Ripa for her honesty, calling it refreshing, relatable, and even empowering. Others, however, weren't so amused. "You can't just say things like that on national television," one social media user posted, while another wrote, "Kelly Ripa said what a lot of people do, but wouldn't dare admit." Critics questioned whether a celebrity of her stature should be so candid about something as intimate as personal hygiene, especially in a setting watched by millions, including families and children. Hygiene experts chimed in, debating whether such a practice is sanitary. Dermatologists and gynecologists even weighed in on TV interviews and online forums, using the moment to educate the public on body washing practices. The celebrity hygiene trend. Interestingly, Kelly Ripa isn't the first celebrity to spark conversation with a controversial hygiene admission. In recent years, several stars have made headlines for similar confessions. Actors like Ashton Kutcher and Mila Kunis previously revealed that they rarely bathe their children and only clean themselves when visibly dirty. Jake Gyllenhaal made waves when he said bathing wasn't always necessary, and Kristen Bell joked about waiting until her kids stink before washing them. In that context, Ripa's admission fits into a growing trend of celebrities breaking the taboo of discussing hygiene openly and sometimes shockingly. These disclosures seem to blur the line between oversharing and honest vulnerability. Some fans find the honesty refreshing in a culture obsessed with perfection, while others see it as a step too far into unnecessary personal detail. For Ripa, who has always maintained an unfiltered, approachable personality, this moment wasn't entirely out of character. Known for her candidness about aging, marriage, and parenting, she often shares personal anecdotes that other celebrities may consider off-limits. Still, the crotch comment broke new ground, even by her standards. Feminist interpretations, hygiene, judgment, and double standards. What makes Ripa's comment particularly charged is how it's interpreted through a gendered lens. Male celebrities, when making similar hygiene admissions, often face far less backlash. When Gyllenhaal casually mentioned skipping showers, the reactions were mixed but leaned toward bemused. When Ripa shared her own routine, the discourse became more critical. This discrepancy points to deep-rooted expectations around femininity and cleanliness. Women, especially in the public eye, are often expected to meet higher standards of grooming and hygiene. A female celebrity admitting to only washing her crotch challenges the polished, always fresh stereotype society often demands. Many feminists and cultural critics saw the moment as more than just a quip, it became a statement. Kelly Ripa shattered the illusion of perfect femininity in 3 seconds, one online commentator noted. And people don't know how to handle it. By saying out loud what others might only admit privately or never, Ripa inadvertently questioned those beauty norms. She emphasized efficiency and practicality over elaborate grooming rituals. Whether that was her intention or not, the reaction underscored how difficult it is for women to win when it comes to public perception of their bodies. The science behind it, what do experts say? Once the segment aired, the medical community started chiming in. Dermatologists and OB-GYNs were quick to dissect Ripa's comment, offering insight into what body parts really need daily washing. According to many health experts, full body soaping isn't necessary every single day for everyone. In fact, overwashing can lead to dryness, irritation, and stripping the skin's natural barrier. The general consensus is that the hot spots, underarms, genitals, and feet should be cleaned regularly, while the rest of the body can go longer between washes without health risks. So, in a purely clinical sense, Ripa's approach may not be as wild as it initially seemed. It aligns with a minimalist hygiene approach that some experts have quietly endorsed for years. Still, the shock value of her blunt phrasing and the social context in which she said it gave the moment its viral kick. The show's response, embracing the chaos. In the days following the segment, Live with Kelly and Mark did not issue a clarification or walk back the statement. Instead, Ripa leaned into the publicity, using humor to ride the wave. On the next episode, she jokingly brought a travel-sized bottle of body wash on set, holding it up to cheers from the audience. Mark Consuelos, for his part, played along, joking that he was now under pressure to step up his own soap game. The two exchanged playful barbs about cleanliness, subtly reinforcing their chemistry and turning the moment into an ongoing gag.